Yo, what is going on, guys? Godrekton here today, bringing you a new commentary video. In this game, we are playing against a Tryndamere. Tryndamere is a champion I have not played against in quite a while, but I did think that perhaps maybe in the new season I could do a Tryndamere video, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this game goes pretty well and we get a good commentary out the way. Excuse me. But yeah, as you might have known right now, I've started trying to upload videos again, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the content as whenever you're seeing this, of course. But yeah, I do have plans to make quite a few guides very soon. I just wanted to try and get like my ranks back, like with Master Tier and stuff like that. I am Master Tier now, but I'm trying to like at least get 100 LP before I start making guides and stuff and start maybe trusting myself a little bit more with that. But yeah. Maybe you guys just want to see a guide right away, so if that's the case, you know, please let me know in the comments below. And tell me, what would you actually want to learn as well in terms of guides? I know you guys all tell me build guide, I know you all say like matchup guides. At the moment, I am making a build guide, however, I do want to make another one too. But I'm not sure where to start yet. Maybe I'll just make an overall guide on just Renekton in general, like just everything in one video, and then make smaller guides, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Anyways, let's start in the lane here. So level 1, I take D-Blade here, Red Pot, I have Conqueror as well. I like taking these because they get a lot of stats out of my level 1 start. I think Tryndamere is. Okay, there he is. He leashed. Fiddle doesn't know. Oh, he's right there. That's such a weird start to me. So level 1, we don't really want to fight Tryndamere. We want to play on the edge and just play with Q-Poke. He's a lot stronger of us because of his crit. I just see right there, he's a lot stronger. Just going to play on the edge here. Is he's playing Tryndamere because of the new skin as well that dropped? I can take W level 1 too in this matchup, but I like to take Q. He had to leash so I could get away with Q there too. You see how I move there, by the way? I stun and move away as I'm like doing that, so I can avoid being on top of him too. It's pretty important. I can pot up now. Keep the wave here. At this point, when Tryndamere has no rage, he's very, very abusable. So we're just gonna like zone him off the minions here. And like not miss any minions, but it might happen. Okay. You can miss the rest here. In terms of runes, I do like to take PTA, but I'm currently trying a new build out with Sundered Sky on it. And I feel like Conqueror in this build makes it really strong. And I'll talk more about it in another video. But as we get through the game too, I will explain like little bits here and there. Yeah, I am looking to going Eclipse first item. Okay. Game down low there. I have my W coming up, so I can go for dive here. That is if he lets me dive. I feel like he's going to be in the tower, right? Maybe? Yeah, he's in the tower. This pump's going to build my Fury back. So I do have a kill opportunity here. Okay, my driving is just clearly smurfing right now. Pretty good. So right now, just going to walk up. I'm just going to go for stun right away. So Tryndamere had to back there, but he greeted so hard for the CS, he misses like all these minions. So it's like really gigantic for us right now, really huge. Gonna reset, get pickaxe. I like going pickaxe because I can just like turn it into like whatever I want really. I can go play Rune King if I want that extra bit of damage and carry potential. Bolt could be super good here, but I think with the way I want to play at the moment, I'm trying like this build where I go Eclipse, Sterox, Cleaver, and then I go either Jackstraw or Sundered Sky. Now I know what you might be thinking, why am I going Sundered Sky so last? And my reasoning for that is because I think at that point in the game, it feels kind of right to build because you have a lot of HP, you have a lot of AD, so the crit auto attack feels a lot better, the healing feels a lot more beneficial, it just feels a lot better to play at that point compared to first or second item for me. So make of it like what you will, but for me, I think it feels pretty good so far under practice. Yeah, hopefully we get this long in a game because this game is turning into a little bit of a 15 game, if you ask me. Tryndamere back tier. Another alternative you can do in this matchup, if you're really uncomfortable with the lane, by the way, is that you can go Boots Rush here. Boots Rush for Plight Steel Caps is super good because the passive helps with Tryndamere's auto attacks. You could also go Warden's Mail if you want to take it a step further, but in my opinion, I think it's a little bit too insecure. And I do want to, like, go damage. Tryndamere's biggest weakness is the fact that your burst damage is kind of, like, uncontested. You can completely bush Tryndamere down to his ult and then kite him out with your dashes if you play it well. Obviously, having boots is pretty good for that too. But yeah, when you have all these like items and components, like Tryndamere can't really do a lot to you. And you can just go for a dive on him, or you can force him out of lane and get a lot of CS and gold from that. Cosmic spot lane right now. Just looking on the map where he is at all times. Really important. What if my sound's too low? Let me turn it up. I can never tell my YouTube videos. Can you guys like also let me know like how the sound quality is in these videos? Because I'm really not sure how it is sometimes. He goes to either me or Cannon here. Right now I have a lot of fury. Just gonna walk over here, plant a ward there. And we get a kill bot lane. I don't have time to get this wave. I'm gonna wait one more time. Oh, sorry, like a few seconds and go in. Okay, another kill. What the hell is going on bot lane this game? It's so crazy. Cannon wave here. So what I'm doing right now, if you don't know, is that I'm actually proxying. So I go behind the towers and just collect all this farm. And then I go into the jungle and take whatever I want. That way I'm maximizing my gold outcome, and I'm always getting a better back than Tryndamere at this stage. I do allow him to get some farm and XP, but the thing is that I'm just so strong I can take jungle and put Kha'Zix even more behind too. Yeah, I think now we'll just reset the wave. Okay, we get these. Tryndamere's here, he's level 6. He can kill me if I mess up here, so I need to be careful. Gonna hold my abilities here. Wait for this to go off first, so I can actually use my damage. I misplayed really bad there, to be quite honest with you. I ignited way too early. Igniting last, like, in his ult is always better if you're trying to secure a kill and have to blow flash. Like, I could have just ignited there, and I wouldn't need to waste flash there. So it was actually really badly played from me. I think, in a way, it's just, I played it that way, just due to the fact I didn't play against Tryndamere in a while, but, yeah. Maybe after the game, I'll VOD review it and explain more why that was, like, pretty not well played, I guess. Well, right now we have Eclipse, gonna back on it now. I have a lot of gold. I could also go Book if I wanted to. My recall is really late. Super late, in fact. Give up playing here. This is a problem with like greeting for playings, like I did there. It's not really worth. I am playing when it's much later in the day, as per usual, by the way. So yeah, I think my decision making isn't gonna be perfect. But luckily it doesn't have to be on my Diamond 3 account. It's actually going to be Diamond 2 after this. So, yeah. Somehow the game quality, I'm allowed to play a little bit worse than my main account, which is only a few elos up. Yeah, that recall was really bad of me, though. That's something we need to note, though. Make sure I get all the farm here. Now I'm going to try to dive Tryndamere when I can. Yeah, it looks like a free win. I'm not sure if they've opened or what, but pretty interesting, whatever's going on. And of why you can play is freeze Tryndamere. Tryndamere is fully reliant on basically pushing the lane and split pushing. If you freeze him, there's nothing he can even do. Okay, reset here. Push this and go get playing. Yeah, there's quite a few ways you can play this lane, but when you're like really ahead, you can just brute force things and permafight. That's something you can do. Interesting Twitch. Doppel wave in here. So at this point, maybe I'll show you an example of what it's like to... okay, interesting. You didn't expect my eclipse damage? Okay. Well, just like that, we double kill. He had ult the whole time, but you just didn't expect the eclipse and Q damage. This is why I like love eclipse, because early game when you're ahead with all this like points in Q, it's really devastating. Like 8% max health damage on top of like empowered Q damage. It's pretty lethal. It's 10 minutes right now. It's way too early to take tower, but I don't think we have a choice here. But instead, I'm just gonna let all the minions die here. Yeah, I can let this like lane keep going if I want to, and I think I will. Let it all fall here. I think this game too, I'm gonna max both my abilities at once. I think in this matchup it's good to have a low cooldown W, but I also want mobility against Tryndamere. So I think my best way to kind of play this situation is just simply max both at the same time. Well, my teammates are just dominating, it seems. 17-4. It's always anytime like I do a commentary on this account. It's kind of unfortunate. Not even this account, just in general. It's either my team getting stomped or the enemy team. Oh, okay, I got it this time. Let's go, boys. Okay, we got tower there. There's a dragon up too. I think we should just take this and try and end the game. Okay, leave here. I have so much gold. I need to reset. My whole team is literally giga-fed. This is where I could ignite now if he comes in range. Does he come here? I think he will. I have a suspicion. Taking these towers is so early, by the way. I never recommend this usually. Okay, let me reset. I can't afford to fight. I mean, look at my gold. Nah, such a shame though. You know what? It's fine. I kind of want my team to throw for content because I can show you guys like the build, like what I'm cooking right now. So we have our Sterix. I could go any other item because I'm so fed, but I just want to show you like a consistent build right now. So my favorite build is Eclipse Sterix. I have 2 shields with my Eclipse, my Sterix, I have my ult health, like I have tenacity. This build path is absolutely disgusting in terms of like what you can achieve with it. Also, I want to go Dragon, but maybe I'll just run mid here. Well, okay, do that. Tryndamere is taking top tower. He's actually getting planks for this play. It's probably not worth entirely me trying to roam. I mean, I'm so fed for the time of the game, but it'd probably be better like post 14 minutes because I'm just giving Tryndamere planks right now. So just make sure to like consider that too on your roams, like if it's entirely worth. Say moon speed, but yeah, I'm just gonna shove in wave. Fiddle gets dragon, hopefully. Need to be careful though. My team could throw any moment because we're in like a diamond game. If you know diamond games, there's always throws. He's right there. Interesting. Okay. Does he try to escape here? Ah, unlucky. I wasn't sure if he had ult again. It's fine though. That was my bad though. I'm just completely destroying top side at the moment. There's nothing to really do here though as a top laner. It's better to get a mid tower, so I'm gonna wait in this bush and try to go from behind. Like whoever's here. So surely someone's gonna be here, right? Well, I guess we go top lane again. Tryndamere is kind of pushing the lane. Yeah, this stage in the game, we just got to keep pressuring top lane here in these like snowball games. Driving okay? We've got 5 minutes for Baron. This game's like so fast paced. Like how many kills are in the game already. Okay. How do we manage this game? Well, we're already so far ahead, we might as well go for the Herald play here. Also, my Senna needs to back off, just in case. Yeah, this stage is Renekton. Just take anything you can see. Take all these camps. I think before I can Herald, I need to go defend top lane. It is pretty annoying in this scenario. I have to always tend to the Tryndamere. If I send someone else on my team to go after him, it's a bit hard. Maybe Hui can do that for us. We're going to ping on the map to do this as an objective. If we take that, we can go mid. We shouldn't take inhib until like 19 minutes, but other than that, it'll be pretty good to take. Just as like an objective. I could even go Hullbreaker third if I wanted to this game. It might be a viable option just for pushing in this type of game where I just need a side lane. Take these now. Kha'Zix is probably getting tilted because his whole jungle's just getting raided by me and Fiddlesticks all the time. I'm gonna wait for him to E. Maybe E's here. Where's the set though? Exhaust? That's a little bit cringe. I did not expect the exhaust there. And Zed also like ulted on the frame of my E, which is like what he should do. So he played it pretty well though. Yeah, I gave a big shutdown to Twitch, which is pretty awful. Especially AP Twitch. Yeah, it's a little bit my bad there. This is like the problem with these games. Like when I take so much stuff, like the game pacing is just all over the place. Like I like to have a set timer in my head, like on what I do specifically. But when in the games, like we're taking towers and inhibs at this time, it's just, you know, it's, I don't know how to game plan it really. Yeah, I guess we're taking this inhib. We take bot, I guess. Take that next, and then we go Baron. Baron ASAP on spawn or lose. I'm just gonna say that. Because that's the truth, right? The problem with taking inhibs here is that we perma-push these super minions into their base. Their minions die, like, faster, so their wave's always crashing at their side of the map. So they're always guaranteeing this golden XP for their team. So it's, like, a pretty big deal. And we have to get Baron to use the super minions properly. Maybe we can get another dragon here. That could be pretty good. I think it's, like, probably the play, if you ask me. Yeah, as a top laner right now, I'm just trying to farm my way out of the game. Just try and farm, push waves in, wait for Baron to spawn. Baron is my objective. Again, I'll go in, try to maybe catch someone. It's kind of hard, though. If I get Tryndamere ult, though, it's pretty nice. Else top side. Wonder why he's not using E. Oh, he knew the whole time. Okay. I guess so. It's a bit suspicious. We have 45 seconds. 45 seconds to do something. I'm gonna take all these. Remember, like, when we're this fed, we want to use our lead to the maximum. Okay, we kill him. Nice. Go Baron. And are we really caring about top tower when they have Twitch rel to buy time? Like, I don't know. Ugh. I kind of hate this solo queue play where we're wasting time here. But I guess it's gonna work anyways. We have Herald. Well, okay. I suppose we can just brute force the game here and end. Little bit of a team diff here. Well, just like that, we kind of win the game. Bit of a free win, honestly. Bit unfortunate that it's a free win. I would like a game where it was more competitive, but I do think the matchup is pretty much Renekton favored for the most part these days, because I think Tryndamere is very weak. But yeah, we can go into like a VOD review real quickly, because I think it might be necessary. Yeah, let's just go into the VOD real quickly. Alright guys, so now that we play the game, I do want to go into a VOD review, because I feel like in these instances where I do a commentary, and maybe it's a little bit of a stomp, because I think that's how the season is these days, I do want to try to at least offer some kind of VOD review to you guys to explain the matchup a bit more clearly, and maybe then it can give you guys a bit more of a better perspective on the game as well. So yeah, let's go into the Tryndamere matchup. Let me explain it from start to finish, right? Or like, let's not say start to finish, but like basically the start, like first like 15 minutes of the game. But yeah, anyhow, D-Blade Conqueror, very good, because you basically out-sustain him with your heal. Like your heal gets more AD on top of it, on top of the Q buffs that you have. Conqueror healing is also very good. The AD that you also get is really good poke. You can perma-poke Tryndamere down, you can push for wave. Like, there's not really anything Tryndamere can do. As long as you're playing on the edge of your Q, you hit him with it, he will E into you, and then right after you'll try and go for stun play, auto E. And Tryndamere just doesn't really get enough damage off while you get your half of your whole combo off. Yeah, level 1 here, there's a few ways Tryndamere can play, right? So in this situation, Tryndamere could start here and zone you down. It is very rare for me to play against that, but if Tryndamere is in this bush here, I can start W on his E all-in, and I can just kite back. The only problem is Tryndamere can completely zone me from the wave then, and it's really hard to play the game. But being that he had to leash this game from red side, I can take Q, I can like go for more of a better start. I probably should have been hitting minions right away, because as long as you can get level 2 before your opponent, that is basically like the best way to really play it. And you don't like need to worry about Tryndamere's all-in then, with Ghost. Yeah, level 1, I go for the auto Q here. I instantly walk away. This is like basically Q mechanics right here. Know your range and quickly micro out. If I walk into him, like this direction, he's going to like get auto attacks on me and look for his all-in. And level 1, Tryndamere is very strong, by the way. Look at the health difference. 861 health compared to my 770 with a Doran's Blade. Like, his health pool is pretty crazy, you know? It's pretty crazy. It's literally double. Like, it's 100 health extra compared to mine, essentially, you know? And it's pretty big. So again, we need to play on the edge. Play with Q here. Get minion. I walk down here. Tryndamere has no threat. He could potentially ghost an all-in if he wanted to, but I don't think he gets the kill on me, and it's very risky. Okay, next we're going to walk back up. Going to go for a Q again. A little bit more greedy this time. I walked in a bit too close. It's all about your clicks, really, and like your movement management, right? Like, if that makes sense. Like, every click that you do needs to have intention. It needs to have meaning. If I'm going to click in, I need to instantly click out, if that makes sense. So he goes in here on his level 2. Actually, didn't even get level 2, though. Bit of a weird all-in. Not sure if it was a Tryndamere main or what. But yeah. So level 2, I'm thinking what to take. I think I take W here, right? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I take W. So as you see here, he E's onto me. I insta-take W. I auto Q on the end of it. And just like that, I get a really good trade opportunity here. This also keeps Tryndamere very weak. And he has to also blow his Q for heal. So I'll do this now. Gonna zone in for minions. And yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, next, the main things we need to look out for is we can go for all-in with our E, but I'd rather keep my Fury up. And just use my Fury as my advantage here. If I keep my Fury at 67, like over 50, I can completely zone Tryndamere from the wave, and he can't ever come into me. So right now, I can just sit on this minion wave and deny all the golden XP that I want. Like, how is Tryndamere going to come up here? He can't. Same with like any champion at this like stage in the game. I can just slow push. I can gradually look for a dive. Maybe even like go for an all-in opportunity if it's available for me. Yeah, Tryndamere, and being that a lot of players get very tilted and egotistical for canon, they'll run to this. And this is like a Diamond 2 player, I think, or something like that. Even in Masters are doing this, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah, he's like greeting so hard for the cannon. And just from that, I can punish him now. So I'll just go from my fight here. Get his health down. Pretty big. 200 health. Now Tryndamere has to make a decision, right? He can either recall, miss the whole minion wave. And by the way, this is 2 minions worth of XP, like waves worth of XP and gold that he has to miss out on. Or he could stay, but have Kha'Zix like come to help him. Kha'Zix is bot lane. Tryndamere should have backed here. And because he greeds and he's like very egotistical on this snowballing champion, which Tryndamere kind of is, in a way. Tryndamere is just forced to stay by his own habits of like trying to greed, trying to get ahead on this champion. And then we can just go for dive here. I have this gigantic wave. I walk up. Now, I could auto first just to get extra conqueror stacks, but it's really awkward in this scenario. So I use my W to extend my range to reach behind tower, which you're about to see here. So here, I get my W off in this angle. So I instantly E, Q, E out. Also ignite, just in case, right? You never know. Also cuts his Q healing for any, just in case anything happens. Just like that, you know, we're in a really good spot. With my buy and like maybe an extra minion or so kill, I could get played steel caps. This is something you can do if you want to, but I'm already ahead. I feel like I already know the matchup to, you know, to a T really. I think I'm pretty good at it overall. So I'm going to go into the pickaxe buy and funnel into my eclipse because I can get an 8-minute eclipse typically. Like on average, if I'm like winning my lane, I get eclipse at like 8-minute 20. I can get 7-minute and like a half eclipses too, but it really depends on like how often I'm killing and who else I'm killing too for gold value. Or if I start longsword too, it's pretty good for that. But yeah, I like going eclipse just for the trading patterns. As you'll see soon as well, like I can just AAQ and completely dominate his health, and every time he tries to auto attack me, my shield's gonna come up and just like help me in this lane. Just turn the sound up a little bit more, my music. Yeah, other than this, at this point, Tryndamere is not going to go to the lane. I can just shove, and I can go for proxy here. Maybe I gave him a bit too much leeway here. I could have, like, auto-W'd, Q'd, and E'd out, and got Tryndamere low. In fact, I was so fed here, I probably could have went for permadive on Tryndamere, honestly. Like, look at this, right? I have this gigantic wave. I can auto-W, auto-Q. His health's going to be here. I can reset, keep all my health up. I could even go into this way of the map, but Zed was missing, and I didn't know where Kha'Zix was at the time. Yeah, I definitely could have went for this play, no doubt. So that's also something you consider, right? If you're 2 levels ahead of your opponent, don't be afraid to like do a trade here. At the time, I don't think I was really thinking it through. But yeah, the option would have just been to like do a combo in Tryndamere, dip out, and then wait for cooldowns and go in. Tryndamere just be level 5, and next combo, I'll just kill him again. On my wait, I think I have like 11-second ignite, so I can either wait for the ignite afterwards, or I can just try and go for a, you know, a second fight all in. So it really depends here. I could have done definitely more here, that's for sure. Yeah, at this point, I'm just proxying. This is viable. You can do this. Waiting for next wave. I was thinking of going behind here, but I didn't think I had time as where the wave was. So wait here, clean this wave, go down here. Next, I take these. It denies jungle line for Kha'Zix. It also denies golden XP, so it's pretty good. And Tryndamere can't really push in a wave against me. So here now, after doing them, I come back to lane. Tryndamere can most certainly try to all-in me. I have same amount of AD as him, but I'm stronger. I Q here for Fury from my empowered W to also keep it up. Wait for his mocking shout to go on cooldown, so my AD goes back to 138. So also W here, Q in the minion wave. He's going to all-in. So this ignite was too early, by the way. You never want to ignite here. I also could have E'd more towards this way, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I still can kill. Like, this whole fight could have been better, but I'm just going to say it was because I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, we pick up kill there, and it remains pretty big. So yeah. As long as, like, even here too, if I go back, I could have just ignited Tryndamere here, and I would never have to flash. Like, if we look at his ult timer, it's literally about to expire. So on my ignite, he would probably die instantly. But I flash Q because I play it wrong. So I do want to just go over that quickly because it is very important just to like let you guys know that it's always better to save ignite in those moments. Yeah, essentially, the game is pretty much won here. Like, it doesn't, like, my teammates have already, like, won the game, essentially. And this point in this matchup, it's just about, like, perma abusing, like, Eclipse. As you see here, I can go for these combos. I've Conqueror too to stat check. Tryndamere can't do anything. Yeah, at this point, I can just do whatever I want. Even here in this play, I'm so fed. R for Fury. Auto W, auto, keep autoing. Go for auto Q here. 5-point Q here is really big damage if we just go back. Like, just check the damage out here, right? So 418, and then like it just eviscerated from that. And next we can just kill the Rel, and just like that, we win. Eclipse is super good as a 1v2 item, and yeah, at this point we can just snowball the game, snowball the map. And yeah, I can also play this lane to freeze, but I like to just push in and just be a menace, usually. Yeah, he had ult again here. I potentially could have ignited, but he also had probably Q up, and he had like full rage, so it's very likely he just Qs her, unless he used it. I think he might have used it, actually. Yeah, he did use it. I actually could have killed him, though. I guess in the moment, I didn't fully pay attention to the Q. Yeah, that was a kill opportunity there if I did that. But yeah, there's not much else to say about this game. Just want to do a little VOD review just about the laning phase, just in case I missed any like little tips here and there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a little bit of a stomp. I can't really like get enough videos out at the moment, so there might be some stomp games here and there. Obviously, I'm looking for games that are 50-50 usually. I do have more games that are recorded that are kind of like similar, but I think this game was probably better for the matchup, and being that it's like a bit more better of a commentary. So yeah, if you guys like the video and you appreciate the VOD review, you know, that's really great to hear, because I do want to give a bit more to you guys just so I can make sure you're learning the most that you possibly can out of these matchups. So yeah, if you want me to try and find any matchup in particular to try and record, please leave in the comments below. And if you have any video ideas too, you know, let me know in the comments below too. With that said though, guys, I will see you next time in the next video. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you next time. Peace out, and have a good one.